Hello, my fellow Zimbabweans. This is Fanuel Kaseke. Today, the University of Zimbabwe held its graduation ceremony. To my greatest dismay and disappointment was to learn that the Chancellor, Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, the one who has troubled Zimbabweans, the one who has been the source of troubles of all Zimbabweans, the fluctuating rates in the streets, the trouble causer of the cholera outbreak of last year, everything bad, the death of Robert Mugabe, everything discorded, the failure of students at the University of Zimbabwe, the postponement of the graduation at the University of Zimbabwe, the reason why some old people are sleeping on an empty stomach, Dambudzo Mnangagwa, Emerson, could not respect his mantle. For 53 years, Robert Gabriel Mugabe nurtured that young man. That young man met Robert Mugabe when he was in jail, and the young man was actually in jail after some criminal activities, not the so-called revolutionary activities that are claimed in the choreographed biography of Emerson Mnangagwa. Could not give just a minute to Robert Mugabe of silence just to respect the man who was the Chancellor of the University of Zimbabwe for over 30 years. Gentlemen, I was dismayed. I never agreed with Robert Mugabe when he was alive, believe you me. Even when he's still in the coffin, I don't agree with Robert Mugabe. I think he should have been buried long back, wherever he could have been buried. But he continues to be stubborn. But I think, as a normal human being, that Robert Mugabe contributed to the education system of Zimbabwe, and he did deserve that respect from Mnangagwa and Paul Mapfumo, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Zimbabwe. It was not so long ago that Professor Paul Mapfumo told the students at the University of Zimbabwe to vacate their premises to pave way for mourners of Robert Gabriel Mugabe under the pretext of tradition, cultural norms. And if I may quote him, he said that in courts, when a person dies, it is our culture that the first thing that we do is we remove comfort. And 30 seconds or 1 minute of today's graduation ceremony was not much of comfort to take away and respect Robert Mugabe. But I still will pose this question to Professor Paul Mapfumo. However, ladies and gentlemen, over 4,000 graduates graduated today at the University of Zimbabwe graduation ceremony, and there is no employment. People have been crying about employment, and I have a message for you. On Monday, everyone is going to work on the 23rd of September. If you have any company that you know, that you think of, that you like, just show up on their door on Monday and say, I have come to work. You are not going for an interview, you are going to work. It's called Operation Tauya Kubasa. We have been asking for tables, for a seat at the table, and there is no table. As young people, we are making the table for ourselves. Let's go Kubasa on Monday, the 23rd of September, 2019. All University of Zimbabwe graduates, I encourage you and I tell you and I order you, comrades, let's go to work. Operation Tauya Kubasa.